football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome, folks, to the Plains and Jordan-Hare Stadium, the home of the Auburn Tigers. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Arizona State Sun Devils taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Humstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Back to pass. It's Collins. The quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The offense going with the hurry-up.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. To sure hands. It's Simmons. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Offense in hurry-up mode. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Nice grab. It's Simmons. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The offense threatening now, 1st and goal. Looking to chuck it again. Caught near the goal line. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. Offense facing 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. One of those crucial moments early in this playoff game. 3rd down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short.
Here we go, Chris. Early in the game, opening drive. This is a big decision and really an opportunity to send a message for this offense. Do you go for this close to the goal line and make that statement, or do you settle for 3?
Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a chip shot from 25 yards out. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. The shotgun handoff here. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Direct snap to the back. Fights through the tackler. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Grab behind the line. It's Brown. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Dropping back. It's Levitt. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
7th play of the drive coming up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. On the move now. Grab down the middle. It's Hamilton. They finally stop him all the way down at the 6-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Looking for a gap. It's Brown. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Offense comes up to the line. He might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. It'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Auburn in the lead as you break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
Coach says, forget the chip shot to tie it. We're going to try to score and take the lead. Back to throw. It's Levitt. Touchdown! Touchdown, Arizona State. They capped the drive with 6 points. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Short pass finds the tight end. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. The completion makes it 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught in the backfield. It's Howard. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Odom. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. Fires it to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
I mean, you don't see this very often. They just pressured the quarterback, and did you see how many guys that were rushing? 3. You have 8 guys in coverage, and you can get that kind of pressure on the quarterback with 3 rushing.
Punt team ready to boot it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was 0 in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. To the air, it's Levitt. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Hamilton. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Using his legs, it's Udo. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Inside the 45. Finds room at the 30. Touchdown, ASU. Way too much speed on that play.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. The returner is brought down. Gets a starter in the next drive. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. A deep shot to the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
3rd down upcoming after that completion. Dropping back, it's Collins. Pulls it in, it's Simmons. Moves the ball out across the 30, and it's good for a 1st down. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw it again. Moves out of the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Launches it deep down the left side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. Looking to throw. It's Levitt. Caught near the sticks. It's Moss. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Quick completion to the tight end. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. The Sun Devils will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes the grab. It's Brown. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Grab near the sticks. It's Bartlett. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's looking to scramble. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Looking to pass. It's Levitt. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kick it off to begin the second half. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. An effective running game is why they were on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. The game makes it second and medium. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. With the catch, it's Udo.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion sets up a third down play. To throw, it's Levitt. The receiver makes the catch. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half, working with a lead.
And the Sun Devils have 1st and 10 here. Testing the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Looking to pass here on second down. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Looking to pass. It's Levitt. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Bringing it out, it's Odom. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Short connection to the tight end here.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Caught over the middle. It's Howard. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down. No huddle here for the offense.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
Looks to the left, pass caught. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Caught near the sticks, and Simmons. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Scanning the field, it's Collins. Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat.
Deep shot toward the end zone. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Scanning the field, it's Levitt. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's caught. It's Johnson. That play will move the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42. Well, Kirk, Arizona State has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Here's the second down play. Looks right for a quick completion. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, nice job here by the receiver to be able to pick up this first down. I guess the only thing he could have done better was stay in bounds. You got to stay in bounds to be able to keep that clock moving with the lead.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Pass caught, second down now. To throw, it's Levitt. It's a wide receiver screen. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short on the 7th play of the drive. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Sun Devils. They couldn't stop him there. Kirk, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Return starts from inside the 5. Boom. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. He escapes the pocket. Looking deep down the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete. 2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Escapes the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Makes the grab. It's Simmons.
Offensively, you get to the 4th quarter, you're down in a game. You're thinking about vertical shots and getting out of bounds to try to stop the clock. If I'm a defensive coordinator, I'll give that up all game long. Short little routes, tackling them inbounds. Let's keep that clock moving.
Breaks loose at the 45. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out into the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. No huddle now for the offense. On the move now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the 1st down mark.
Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Looking to throw. It's Collins. Moves out of the pocket. Extending the play now. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. It's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. The pass rush closing in. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. 2nd down and goal upcoming. Wants to throw it. The tight end has got it. Touchdown, Tigers. They finish off the scoring drive. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Chewing clock with the running game. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Levitt. That's caught. It's Washington. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Sun Devils are going to cash in this red zone trip. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
An inside give now from the shotgun.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he's got it again. Has a path to the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Arizona State.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
And now the try here for the extra point. Quarterback sets up. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. He's swarmed by the defense. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Back to pass. It's Collins. Looking to scramble. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down.
Now, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon or this one will be over.
Throws to the tight end. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside. And on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the fourth quarter.
They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Lets it go quickly. With the catch, it's Thompson. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down. There's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now